And to me, they're both the same.
All right. Well, I started recording it now.
All right, great.
Hello,
so
everyone.
a little ending, a little beginning that you guys missed out on.
Ahoy, I'm a pirate. It's ahoy.
So-
Your video is also posted in Twitch too.
Yeah, for a little bit. Yeah, so you could download it.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to.
Not do anything. Cool. All right.
I'm going to summon Shubnigraf.
No, that's not how it works.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, the big guy comes out already.
I'm just experimenting, guys. I'll put a spellbook out. You can go, Mar.
So how much energy did that cost you?
All of it.
And you guys sit there and say that I'm going to win.
I'm going to have far less power than the rest of you guys.
Yeah.
So you have to move that little thing here?
Yeah, he's completely done. He has no more.
I have nothing
It
left.
took everything he had to do that. So it's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Well, is this the faction where if you don't get that out as quickly as possible, it's basically never going to happen? Is that this faction, or is that a different faction where you only have a certain amount of...
Everybody needs to get the Great Old One out soon.
Wheel.
I'm getting the 1,000 Young spellbook. That makes it so my ghouls, fungi, and dark young cost 1 less power each to summon, as long as Shubnigraf is out in
That's probably good.
I like that you put him out though, because now I don't want to move my cultist in there.
Well, good. You have plenty of other places to move your
I
cultists.
know.
Or you can just move his gate.
Yeah, come say hi. Except her power doesn't work if there's a
A great old.
Oh, that's right.
I can't. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna move one dude into Cthulhu's area. He's gonna die. Rip my little man. And then the other one's just gonna come say hi to James since
Well,
he's
Danny
not gonna
doesn't
say
have
hi
any
to
monsters
me.
yet, so.
Hey, buddy!
So you
Hey,
spend.
look, I got a book.
And which book?
I don't know. I haven't looked at them honestly.
That's a winning strategy.
That one works. You picked the right book.
I'm going to put the million favored ones.
So, any battle that she's part of will allow her units to mutate up 1 rank. So her cultists can turn into mutants, her mutants can turn into abominations, her abominations can turn into spawns of Yog-Sothoth, which is that one right there. And then she's able to, in fact, the only way that she can summon her biggest one is
By sacrificing the
by
spawn.
sacrificing a spawn.
I know.
Basically, my little mutant guys just like roll up everybody's bodies and slowly get bigger. That's what they're doing. Okay.
All right, it is Danny's turn again.
Cool.
Go, Danny. Go, Cthulhu.
And then like these don't go back, right?
Not until the
Not
end.
until-
Not until everybody's done. Then we
Not
start
till the
next turn.
gather power phase.
Okay. So how many times does everybody go before we
Until we're
all
out
the
of
power
Until you're
is
out of power.
gone.
And when,
Oh, okay.
and if you hit 0 power, you can't take any actions, even if it's a 0 cost action.
Okay.
So you can take 0 cost actions until you run out of power.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except for 1,
What's a 0?
which isn't technically an action, but still you can do 1.
You,
Sacrificing your high priest.
you can't take that action on your turn, but you can take it on somebody else's turn because that's the key. You can take any response action.
Yuri says, hey, whoa, hello.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
Is that Yuri?
That's Yuri. Yeah.
Yuri!
Hi, Yuri. Okay. So like to build the gate, it's 3, right?
It is 3.
Okay. So it's in the Indian Ocean? Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, Indian Ocean. So that is the same space as here.
Okay. Cool. There's
And-
tentacles over there. I'm already over there. You're already poking out.
There be monsters out there.
I had a feeling he was going to do that.
So, gee, I went away.
Okay.
So just to make sure that we're all aware though, even if you have no power, if you have a book, a spell book that allows you to do something, you can do that in your next phase as long as it gives you power to use. Okay?
Right.
So it says,
That makes sense.
if you have no power left, when it's your turn to take an action, you are skipped. You cannot even perform an action which costs 0 power. However, if you are at 0 power, an ability or spell book provides you with power, you can participate in that action phase during your turn. Taking an action is normal. So just a clarification. If you have a book or something that allows you to do something,
Like
you
sacrificing a high priest.
exactly, to give yourself some more power. You can do that. Just
I feel like the High Priest is the only thing that will do that with these 4 factions are right now.
well, that's possible with these 4.
Yeah.
But I think that might be also getting us ready for other factions that can.
All right, James, did you go?
Yeah.
Okay. And I
This
asked.
is out.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What was the thing about frog people?
If you get the devolved spellbook,
Oh,
which
okay.
you have to choose your spellbook because you get one for free in a moment.
Right.
You can transform your cultists into the frogs.
Got it.
Now, you wouldn't want to do that in the one in Indian Ocean because then you would lose control of the gate.
Right.
Monsters can't control gates.
Right.
But if you did, you could recruit a cultist. You can recruit a cultist anywhere. You can summon monsters only at gates.
Mm-hmm.
You can turn cultists into frogs anywhere because that's like your deal.
Mm-hmm.
So you could turn a cultist into a frog and then recruit a cultist the next turn,
Okay.
as long as you had enough power for it.
Right.
Okay. I am going to spend trace. One of my dudes.
So the big problem a lot of people have with Open or the Way is normally they, I don't know normally, but a lot of players will fixate on million favored ones to mutate up to get free high quality units. Because Mer's going to win the game, of course, she automatically summoned the next powerful monster on her own without just like waiting or something.
Well, I did that too, so I can move my gate.
Yeah.
Because I can't move it unless it's something that costs 3 or more.
Yep.
And I don't specifically want to stay in the water.
That's true. Danny?
So, okay, so I'm just gonna. No, which ones do I want? So this is where they cost to summon, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. So, and then just that one. I don't know what I want to do. Let's see. I'm gonna turn one of my little guys into this guy because that's cool.
Which you can't yet.
Oh no, that's right. I can't. But
Yeah.
I can. Well, I'm just gonna summon them all to them.
And you can summon a frog. I mean, that's totally fine. If you're worried that Mer is going to bring her monster in there and steal something, then.
Just so you know.
But to be fair,
You also have enough energy for a High Priest or another gate.
yeah. The advantage of a high priest mostly is that you, if
I'll
it's
keep
a,
doing Ryan.
yeah, if you make it to next turn, it gives you 1 more power. If you keep it the whole game, you will always have 1 more power each turn because of that high priest.
Okay.
And then if you happen to run out of power, it gives you the ability to get like an emergency buffer of power.
I'm just gonna make another gate.
That's
I want a gate.
That's a
That's
smart
the best
thing.
option.
in this game. People aren't going to be aggressive, at least
Except
this
for
turn. The next turn, I have to steal gates. That's like the only advantage of summoning Shubnigrat the first turn is that I get to avatar around and steal stuff. So I will be stealing gates next turn, but not this turn. All right, James.
Spoiler alert.
Imagine that.
Full disclosure. Like nothing secret. All right,
Imagine
and
you're
pass for
going
me
over
and Mer.
there. I know what he's doing.
I'm trying to figure out where I want to move my gate. Don't want to stick in the water. I don't want to move too far. Can I move all my units with me, or I can only move the one?
Sorry, guys.
I forgot to tell everybody, please make sure your phones are on
There's my
vibrate.
alarm. It was on silent, but it's Android, so.
Yes.
No, mine, no matter what, will always play violent too. No matter what it's on.
Yeah. If I put mine on airplane mode, no, nothing gets called up.
When I move my gate, I can only move what's controlling it and my bigger monster. I can't move everybody, right?
No, that's your danger, is that you would leave all the spells behind.
You naked.
So I will say 2 words to you. Do it.
Well, it's not like I'm really worried about you right now. You don't have any monsters per se right now.
But look at his monsters and look how terrifying they are. You know, your little crab character right there reminds me of the Scooby-Doo episode of the crab thing that goes into the sand and comes back out and pulls Daphne.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
funny.
Wow, I would not remember that.
I watched that like religiously
I'm
once
gonna
a
move
month.
my gate because I don't want to stay in the water because Cthulhu is gonna come pop me.
Oh yes. Oh, you get to move it. That's awesome.
I'm just gonna move in there.
As
Leave
these cultists
leave all
about
my
to get
my little buddy.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do too.
All right,
Fine.
and Danny. Out?
Out.
James?
Imagine that.
And book.
Book.
Yep.
How?
And he still has some power, so
Yeah. And
I'm
Mer.
just gonna spend my last 2 to move my two of my cultists back in here with me. Hello.
I will spend 1 to summon the Wendigo
Okay.
down there.
nom nom nom
He's
nom
gonna
nom
poke my
nom nom
cultist.
nom
Poke it. I'm gonna eat it.
nom 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 nom
And then I'm gonna spend my last one to capture.
nom
That's
nom
in my
nom
area.
nom.
This is fine.
All right.
So
This is
yummy.
fine.
I worry that
like-
the power of steampunk is going to help James win.
He might get this.
Power
one,
of
you
God
never
and
know.
anime is on my side.
You can go home now.
All right, so
Yeah, you're disqualified. Please leave.
so it is now Doom phase. During the Doom phase, we're going to add up how many gates each of us have. Looks like Danny has 3 gates.
He only has 1.
Windwalker has 2. I have 1. Mer has
What?
1.
One.
Okay. And at this point, the first player,
Which is
actually, we should be gathering power. I'm sorry.
yes. So, how to earn power? Earn 1 power for each cultist you have in play. Earn 2 power for each gate you control. Earn 1 power for each abandoned gate on the map. And return all captured cultists to their own pools and earn 1 power for each cultist you return.
There's 6. All right.
And you may not choose to keep a cultist.
You have 12, Danny.
Oh, there.
And then, of course, make sure to check for any special abilities or spell books that provide power during the gather power phase.
Okay. So now that everyone has the power that they can, you have 12? 12 is the most?
Yep, I have 11.
So Richard can do
Danny is still
something.
first. No, I can't.
You can't?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. If she had 13, I could. If you have less power than half of the person with the most power, you can round up to half.
Yep.
But I don't. So Danny's first player,
He
and
stole it from me because I was going to say it. I was just reading it because I like to read it before I just blurt out things.
so Danny, if you want, you could do a ritual of annihilation. It would cost you 5 power, and you would get another 3 points. Normally, people are recommended only to do rituals of annihilation if you already have your Great Old One out, because it costs you too much and you wouldn't be able to afford.
Getting him out after that.
Yeah, because he's going to cost a lot.
But you still could if you want.
No,
Okay.
because he costs 10.
James?
Nope.
And I'm no.
Murray's like, I'm going to do it.
Okay,
No.
great.
No.
All right, then Danny,
No.
choose the direction for the turns.
We'll switch it. Go the other way.
Yay!
Damn it.
Someone loves me a little bit.
Little bit.
Hey, this is still pointing towards me.
Go away, James.
And
Just gotta put it over
there we go.
With this weird.
I don't have anything to throw at him. I'll throw a mute at
Throw
you.
that. That'll hurt.
That would hurt.
That would hurt.
I'm not trying to hurt him. Just throw things at him.
All right,
Just do
and
this.
So can you, would you be so kind as to put, I know the first person token in next to your big Cthulhu guy? I know that that sucks because you were trying to be all cutesy, but no
I
one
was
can
just trying
see
to move
it.
it so James couldn't touch it.
Oh well, I like that idea too. So as we move it, like if these two get it, then we'll put it here so that
Put it
people
up
can
in the
see
top.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want people to be able to see which direction we're
I
going.
think I know what Danny's gonna do on her turn.
Maybe.
Right,
Summon
what's your-
Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Look at them; they're all
Hey,
starting.
it's your turn.
Look at her army, man.
They're all
coming for
preparing.
us, man. They are coming. She's
Oh,
got 'em.
wait. Get your book.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That would go here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Then if you summon Cthulhu, then you put out
Then
the
that
second
goes
book.
there.
Then you have
It's my
second
turn,
one.
right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where do I put him?
Anywhere you control a gate.
No, he
Oh, wait,
actually
it's different.
he
You're right.
can only
go
spawn
there.
here.
Okay.
He's the only one that's
Good
different.
morning,
Kaboom.
Cthulhu.
So that's
Take
a
your
10.
points.
Yeah.
And you get an Elder Sign.
Okay.
Yay.
So you can't
And
look.
don't
Just reach in.
don't
No.
let anyone else see it
Yeah.
either.
Okay.
Hey, what'd you get?
Shut up. Okay.
Jeez.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
And you also get another book.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So she now has dreams, which means that if you build a lone cultist out in the middle of nowhere, she can turn that cultist into one of her own cultists and steal the gate at the same time. Just if she, she
Felt
wants
like
to do
doing that
So
to
feels
James.
like it.
Look
But
at
I
that
can't do
smile.
that right now, right? I have
Nope.
to wait.
that. Yeah, you have to wait now.
Oh, wait.
Unless your book said right after your action, you can take an immediate next
No.
action.
No, just at the well, then I have the other one at the end of any player's turn, even if it's not mine, I can transform a cultist.
Yeah, so if somebody
Yes.
tried to steal one of those gates, you could just transform your cultist into a frog, and
They'd have to poke it.
yeah.
Pokey pokey.
Boy, it would suck if that cultist was out there all alone.
Yeah. Hopefully,
It's not my
Ren
turn.
it is your turn.
No,
Oh,
it's
No,
Mer's
it's
my
Mer's turn.
turn.
Yeah, Mer.
Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna take 1 point and just run away. And I end my turn.
Cultist is just sitting there like, oh my god!
He's like, well, this is kind of uneventful hiding in this bush over here. What is that?
Let's run.
I'm going to summon a ghoul for 0 power.
Ooh.
So explain your ghouls so that people can understand why the ghoul cost you no powers.
I have the 1,000 Young. I'm the Shub-Niggurath is the mother of monsters, and all of my monsters cost 1 less. They normally cost 1, so now they cost 0.
She's the mama.
They're a 0 combat monster though, so
Yes, and by the way, this one is a
they still
female,
provide protection.
female goddess.
Right?
Crap, man.
His first grade old one.
And I'm gonna get that's right.
Crap, man.
There's only Cthulhu gets Elder Signs for summoning great old
Yeah.
ones. The rest of us are out of luck.
Sad face.
Cool.
That's what happens when your name isn't on the game. So,
Right? Dang, what the heck?
hacks.
For real though.
Okay, so it's my
James,
turn.
have you chosen your spellbook?
Yeah, he did.
Great, awesome.
Devil.
And Danny.
Cool.
You can't take that, can she? She can't take your little cultist you have in the middle of nowhere with either of her books.
I can transform it, right? Into mine?
Yeah, if you really
Yep.
wanted to.
But would I have to have it off the board or?
You would have to turn one of your. You'd have to have a cultist.
That's
off
what, yeah,
the board.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd have to devolve one into a frog so that you get it off the board, and then
it.
And
dreams.
then next term you would be able to do dreams.
No. Devolve is not it's not an action. It's a
Oh.
response to an action.
Oh, okay.
So she'd effectively say that she's devolving at the end of James' turn,
Yeah.
and then dreaming on her turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Why is everybody poking my cultists?
I like.
Jeez.
Okay. Oh, baby. Okay. And then I can transform it. I can go.
And take it. Yep.
Okay. I like that.
Now, that
like, I
you
hate
didn't
you all.
capture that cultist.
Okay.
That cultist just goes
Just go
back.
back to her.
So
Got
she,
it.
but she now has to summon it again.
She said I take it. So.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how.
It's not
how
a
that
capture
worked.
action.
Okay.
It's not. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's it for me, right?
And yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And Mer. Mer, is this one in South America?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to
That
make
one
sure.
ran away from me.
Makes sense.
And I'm summoning a gate underneath him.
Okay, James, can we get a gray gate?
In South America, and put my little pretty cultist on it, please. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna summon another zero cost goal.
Oh, this is not good, guys.
So fearsome.
I
Least
mean,
points,
eventually
least
it's
power.
gonna be terrifying.
All right,
So
and James.
Mr. E keeps pushing me further and further off of the chair.
Yeah, he's all bent weird.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. If I control 3 gates in the ocean, I get a book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would have had a book a long time ago.
Oh yeah, because you do
oh,
have
and then now
three
I have
oceans.
a book too
Yeah.
because I just opened the 8th gate.
Excellent. Good catch on your part.
Right?
Yeah, you
I
would
need
have.
to learn to read.
And you fulfilled the other half of it too. There are 4 gates in the oceans because I have one there too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You actually
Right,
fulfilled
Um,
that one a long time ago.
Yep.
Because mine was also in the. Oh no, Antarctica's an ocean.
But the Arctic Ocean
Yeah,
is
Arctic
an
Ocean.
ocean.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's 4 in the ocean right now.
Okay, what do I do?
So that means she gets 2 different ones, right?
Hmm?
Oh,
no,
I don't know.
it's just either or.
It was
Oh,
3 to
either
summon
or.
a gate, right?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making
It's
sure I
3, yeah.
remembered that right.
Denji Muto says, "Since when does Leah have elf ears?"
I am not cosplaying Lee right now. Thank you. I'm supposed to be a cultist.
She's a cultist that's being transformed
what?
into
Thanks,
a creature
David. Huh?
From what?
From this game.
in the game.
Oh,
On this
okay.
game.
Doesn't it have a beautiful liking to me?
This would be closer.
Yeah, I just chose different
So you
sides.
need the hood.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Now you're cultist.
There we go.
You're still Axel.
I think I
They
will-
just did the mwahaha for you too.
Okay. And it is. I know Danny's still choosing a spell
I
book.
don't understand this.
All right.
It's her turn.
Thank you, 5 viewers.
So-
we appreciate you watching us.
So if one of the easy spell books would be the one that you get 1 power for each enemy
That's in my hand.
gate.
Okay.
Just because James is already out there, so he's. But pretty soon he's gonna turn that gate into Ithaca, and that gate will go away. But for now, at least it'll give you power. And the rest of us, we can't avoid creating gates in the ocean, probably. Eventually.
Cool. So I'm gonna dissolve another one of my guys at the end of who went last?
Me.
Okay, his turn. And then
Devolved.
this is probably really scary. I probably shouldn't do this.
Remember, if
So
you use them
this is
all, you
the-
can't protect your own characters.
The point
if
of
they're out by
the
themselves.
point of this
That's
combo
true.
is supposed to be to take gates from people like Mer.
Yeah.
So take her.
I was gonna take yours, but your monster scares me.
Yeah, she has. I mean, he has a great old one there. It's
Yeah.
You can't take him because his
Oh,
monster's
okay.
there.
Well then.
You know what? Everybody's just picking on you.
honestly, I wish she had taken it from up north, but it just the timing, wasn't there.
And that's why I did it like
So
that.
that cost you 1 power, right, Danny?
Yeah.
So you have 1 power left.
All right, and Mer.
No, wait, that costs 2. I'm done.
Oh, it cost you 2.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh.
All right. So who still has power? Everybody.
I have all my power.
Okay. Oh yeah. 'cause
Hello.
You're just gonna take over.
Go
I
back.
had my turn.
Go away. Go away.
We know what's gonna happen next.
I had my turn. Is everybody else out of power?
That was your move
Okay.
action?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to avatar.
No.
Can you hand me your cultist?
Yeah.
So when I avatar, I swap.
Places with the person. Yeah.
But I thought monsters can't control gates.
They can't.
They can't.
They can't. He's not on it.
Oh, okay.
It's just an abandoned.
But you don't control it either right now.
Right. Okay.
Now it's abandoned
Got it.
And he can eat you, okay.
because he's
Does
got
that cost you anything?
creatures.
Cost me 1.
Oh,
Did I spend 1? I didn't.
I was like, I didn't. Whatever.
James?
I'm gonna do what the Windwalkers do best. Night night.
Night night.
Okay, so he has the ability to stop spending power, and he gets a boost based off of enemy greater ones. So this is really good for him.
So I get 2 power right now. But the flip side is I can't do any more actions for this turn.
Yeah, he's
I'm
done.
I'm done.
So if anybody wants to attack him, he's vulnerable right now.
But I can still do these, right? Because these aren't actions. These are just pre-battle, post-battle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. And Danny's out of power. Mer,
But
Yeah,
can I
those are
still do the
books.
dissolve if I wanted to?
you can, and not just when it comes around to you, but really anytime any of us
Well,
do
it's fine
anything.
because I'm capturing this before you say anything.
No. I was going to get rid of that one.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I want back.
Well,
Okay.
I'm capturing your cultist.
That's a good.
That's a good plan. Yep.
Yep. Because I was about to capture it. All right.
And that's what you really want to be using the froggy spores.
Yeah.
Protect your little cultists and not giving free power away.
Yep. All right. And Mer.
Does capturing cultists, that's part of my action, isn't it?
She took mine.
That is your action. Yeah. So that's what you did.
So go ahead.
Mhm.
Okay.
Next.
I'm going to recruit a cultist on top of that gate.
Now I'm in control.
Yeah.
And James?
Obviously.
James can't go. That's me.
Sleeping.
Going to summon a cultist on that gate.
Recruit a cultist.
Recult. Recruit.
Recult.
Recult.
Okay,
Recult.
Recult.
It is now recalled recruiting.
English is hard.
English.
I feel like I feel like I did the come at me bro action by not doing anything. Come at me bro, I'm just gonna go sleep. What are you gonna do now, huh?
I'm going to spend 1 power to move Shub-Niggurath into the Indian Ocean.
Go away.
You can devolve it if you want, as in response to my action. But that's up to you.
Then he's just gonna eat.
But then you abandon it and he still has power.
But he's gonna.
It's better than him getting another power next turn.
Yes.
Yeah. So when I dissolve it, does it dissolve the gate too?
Evolve.
No.
You just lose control of the
You
gate.
just lose control.
Okay.
You're going to get a bunch of power from me controlling your gates, though. So this is not as good. If I did this to anybody else, it would be worse for them. But you're actually still going to get some power from those gates, anyways. So it's
Don't hurt my baby.
okay, Mer.
Ha
I'm just gonna summon another cultist. Recruit, whatever. Get there.
Okay, I'm going to recruit a cultist in that gate. And
Nobody else has any more.
nobody else has any
points.
power left. Okay,
That's all you.
so this is
I sleep.
irritating as heck. I
This
don't
is-
like the frogs wandering around here. Man, what the heck? Okay,
That was perfectly timed.
I'm gonna spend.
You like rivet and then bloop, bloop, into the water.
I'm gonna spend 1 power to move this ghoul here. And then I have units in 4 spaces, so that's gonna give me I'm gonna go with red sign. Red sign make my Dark Young act like cultists.
Do they also give you the points of a cultist at the end?
They do give me power just like a cultist, yeah. Okay, and then I still have 1 power left. So what are frogs? Are these 0 combat? They're 1 combat. 1 combat from that ridiculous frog. I will spend 1 power to steal this or capture this cultist. Now I did move this here. You had the option to devolve it if you. You don't have any frogs
He
left.
doesn't have any
No,
frogs.
no
Yeah, so,
frogs.
okay.
No power.
All right. And that's the end of the round.
Okay.
So gather power phase.
And again, look at your little cheat sheet that you have, so it gives you a little idea of how much you get to have. And then Cthulhu might have special rules, I'm not sure.
I was like, where are my cultists? They're
Yeah.
And then I sacrifice that cultist for 1 power. Oh, yeah.
So 2. I'm bad at math, guys. I'm only controlling 1.
Okay, so you have 1 gate that's 2 power.
Yeah.
You have 1, 2 cultists.
That's 4.
That's 4.
Okay.
And then you get 1 power per gate controlled in the ocean, controlled by an enemy.
Right.
So that's 3 more.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. And then if you have less than half of James's power,
I have 14.
I have 7.
you have exactly half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, same boat I was in last turn.
She didn't get anything for having her great one out?
No.
I don't think anybody does.
No, there's
No, I
one
do.
great one.
During gather power, if Cthulhu is in play, you gain 1 power for each enemy controlled gate. Or is
In
that
the
that-
ocean.
That's
okay.
that
Yeah,
other thing.
So
Okay.
that's important. If he dies and you don't resummon him fast enough, you actually won't get that power. But
Okay.
okay. So
There's
with-
actually one great old one, though, that counts as a cultist. So there's one faction that does that. And I don't
Okay.
remember which one that is.
okay. Determine first player. So now I think James is first player. I only have 13 power.
Yep, I have 1.
And that is a spellbook for you,
It
I think.
is. I will take Arctic Wind.
Okay. And so James is first player, and you chose the direction.
Yep.
Okay. And it is now Doom
It's
phase.
going this way?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm hoping that putting it this way means you'll take Cthulhu and eat him.
So James gets 2 power. Or I mean 2 Doom points. I'm sorry. Danny gets 1 Doom point. I get 3 Doom points. Mur gets 2. And James, do you want to do a ritual of annihilation?
Nah.
Answer no. And Danny, you really should not do a ritual of annihilation, but you could. Mur, no?
Nope.
Yep, doesn't make sense for you guys. I could. But I'm not going to. I will go 1 more turn.
So which of you two gets
No,
to go
okay.
first? James?
James.
James chooses the direction.
And he
I've already
did.
chosen.
Yep.
Oh,
So it is
okay.
first player, first turn.
Yep. So I need that gate back, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, he has to sacrifice the gate to summon his.
his big baddie.
Yeah.
This big boy. He's got big boy Henry.
Hey, look, another book. I will take icy.
His hands are going, ooh.
All right. And Danny.
So how do I kill people?
So, if, for example, you you spent 1 power, maybe 3 power. Like if you spent 3 power, you could move 2 frogs and Cthulhu into the space, into the Indian Ocean. Right? You've already got a frog over there.
Right.
So that would be 3 frogs and Cthulhu. And you'd spend 1 power to initiate combat. Now, I would probably just leave. I'd probably run away. See, because you can't really surprise anybody. Once you get 6 spell books,
Right.
battle becomes a free action. So you could actually move and attack in the same turn. So then you're really going to be able to do it. But yeah, if you attacked me, and I stayed around for whatever reason, then you would
Safe to be attacked.
say to be attacked. Yeah. If I didn't just run away.
Right.
Then you would spend 1 power to attack. You would roll, is it 6 combat dice for Cthulhu?
Yes.
So 6 plus 1 for each of your frogs. So you'd roll 9 of these dice. And I would roll the number of my cultists plus my controlled gates plus my dark young. So right now that's 9.
Okay.
So I'd be equivalent, just same as you. The difference though is that on average I would roll 1 or 2 kills, and you would just sacrifice frogs. Meanwhile, you would roll 1 or 2 kills,
That's
and
both of his units. They're dead.
and you devour. So you would devour a cultist before combat even starts, because that's your ability. So by devouring the cultist first, then you don't get power for it because it's not captured. But now I can't, because I get to choose who I sacrifice. If you only roll 1 kill,
Right.
I will sacrifice my weakest unit, not my biggest unit. And the Black Goat's weakness is losing Shub-Niggurath, which is why I will always run away from a more powerful unit.
Okay.
And then also devouring this, for future reference, devouring this would take his attack dice down 1.
If you spent 1 power to move over there, I guarantee that I would run away, and then you would just probably capture that cultist.
Which gives you
It would give you the
power
gate
and
back.
everything.
I don't know if that's the best, because you need you need battle. And so for you, if you go somewhere that they can't flee, it might be better off for you. But yeah, I mean, you're going to have to force a battle eventually. Either wait for somebody to run out of power so they can't run away, because that's your thing. It's not enough for you to just get gates. For
Right.
me, I have to be in lots of places, so I need to spread. If you don't know what to do, stealing all those gates back that I stole from you is definitely not a bad
Yeah.
decision.
Well, but I can do that without, like, that's not costing my turn, right?
Yeah, no, and
Because I can, I could just switch.
you could just dreams, yeah.
Yeah.
But that costs you 2 power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
Well, here's one other alternate thing you can do though. If you move in here, and we're almost positive that he would move this out because he
Right.
doesn't want to lose that, then there's a cultist in there. You don't have to capture the cultist. You can battle the cultist, right?
Yeah, just
Yeah, you can kill
even though my cultists right now have 0 combat dice, you could battle just to try to get your spell books.
Yep. And if
That's-
you battle, you get spellbooks for it.
But if you were gonna do that, I would say going somewhere, not here. He's tough. I would say go somewhere with more people, because
Right.
you want 2 units. Like if you go here, either Mur's gonna flee with all of those units, or she's gonna let you kill
Or
some
you
or
can
all of
just
them.
beat me up and I just make things bigger.
Yeah, or or you don't roll kills and they all get big.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But,
Once you get submerged, Cthulhu can go anywhere in the world.
oh, cool.
So that's you.
That's
in the
not
water,
a fun book
right?
for
Huh?
us.
Only in the water though, right?
No, she can teleport from any water place to anywhere. So if she goes to land, then she's got to walk back to the sea before she can do it
Can
again.
submerge again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's been a
So
while
very
since we
good
played a
for
game
you,
of
very bad
Cthulhu.
for us.
That's cool. Okay. Well,
Nope,
I'm gonna,
nobody.
I'm gonna do the dream one on the.
Okay.
Move that, but then I can still move, right? Because that's 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is an action. So if you
Yes.
don't want to do
that's
that
what I
yet,
was asking. Okay.
so I'm sorry. I didn't.
Okay. So that is an action.
That is an
okay.
action.
Yeah. Because it says
Afro
action.
had
Action.
a comment
Okay, not
about what
ongoing.
you had
Okay.
said. He said, or get pained into the sea. But I don't know what pained means.
Yeah,
So-
you can do that too.
If you intentionally want it, right, I'm gonna roll some dice. If I rolled this, then it forces you to flee, which actually in your
Okay.
case could be good because you might kill something and then go back to the sea.
Okay. I want to move over here. But can I move this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if he dies, you summon him again for cheap and you get an elder sign for it. So that's kind of a,
Got it.
for me, if I lose mine, that's like
It's
How
horrible.
much
basically
does it cost to
game
move
over.
him? Just 1?
to move him,
Yeah,
just 1.
just 1.
And if you want to move more units, you can too.
And then
This
move
works in my favor. Thank
Actually,
him. What?
It just works in my favor. You'll see.
Okay.
You need to kill something, and she needs to die.
Okay, great.
He says, sorry, so they said that you would need to move into the ocean. If you get pained into the sea during combat, that eliminates the movement issue.
Yeah, totally. No, I agree with you. That's if you can count on. Yeah, it's just risky, like
Well,
you
I
say.
spent
But
3 to move people. I'm done.
there's a large number of amphibians now living in South America.
Yeah.
All right, so it is Mur's turn.
I'm gonna spin 1.
I just imagine the Doctor Who sound.
I want to go to Central America. Will you put me up?
I know, right? Like, I thought about that too.
Yep, things run away from Cthulhu.
That's okay. Is this little guy still here?
I can't move him with the gate, so yes.
Poor thing.
It's fine. Everybody likes poking my cultists anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be lunch.
And again, remember, you can capture that one, or if you want your books, you can fight it.
I'm summoning this
Fight it. Like, I have to wait, right?
I can turn
this dark young up in the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. Okay.
Can you put me back?
Easy come, easy go. Or easy go, easy come.
Yeah, that's the order.
All right. And Danny.
So I'm gonna fight the little guy.
Okay.
It's just
So if you spend 1 power, you will devour it, and that will give you a spellbook.
okay.
Effectively.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah. Okay, and that's all I can do for that move, right?
Yep, and you get a spellbook and Mur.
Which one?
Yes.
I don't trust your big dude up there. Like,
So he
Well,
says,
she has submerged now, so.
he says, also note that submerge was changed. The remerge is now free. Dreams now cost 2.
Yeah, I actually I printed them out on paper and then I glue sticked them over it.
There we go.
So
Right?
Yep, right there. They can see it
yep.
that way.
But good call because some people don't know that they have a PDF for you to download and print out.
Yeah,
It wasn't
tripped
the
me out
only
when I was
one,
reading
right?
it the first time. I was like, "What is going on here? Why do they look so different?"
Cthulhu
Yeah.
wasn't the only one that had some of his books change either, was it?
There was, but I don't know if we're playing with any factions that.
Yeah, I don't think we are. But
Groth is it looks similar.
Yeah.
It looks the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're coming out with more consistently.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like this game, because you're like, okay, I finally understand how to play this.
My
faction.
turn?
New faction.
Okay. Yeah, the Ancients are coming out in May, I think. So I'll have a whole bunch more stuff. Okay. And I'm going to spend another 3 to summon a Dark Young where... Oh, wait. They actually cost 1 less each. Sorry,
your
guys.
spellbook, yeah.
Because of my spellbook. And that's where Shibnigarath is. Where
He
the frog
says
is.
actually Windwalker was changed.
Was it?
Should have gotten new spell books.
I don't know about my printing, whether or not I have it or not. But if you let me know which spellbook to look at, what the rules are, then we can look at it and see. Okay. And James? So Shibnigarath has kind of been pushed out. Actually, if you hand... I'm going to put this one over here.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that recent. And he says he calls the Ancients the faction the Chochos should have been.
Yeah, I have. I didn't allow anyone to play Chocho this game because I'm really depressed with them as a faction.
Which made me sad because I wanted to play them.
Of course you did.
I know.
I will
Is that the
summon
lazy faction that you wanted?
Yeah.
Vendigo.
They also look like floating brains, and I think it's very funny.
I think that they're disturbingly flesh-colored, which I...
Yeah.
That's why I like them so much.
Wow, okay. I didn't expect a Nopke. This,
No, it was a Wendigo. That was supposed to be Wendigo.
Oh, you gave me a Nopke.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
I
have,
was like,
I don't have
that's
enough for a
different.
game.
I was like, what the heck is going on? All right.
You stay with it.
All right.
so now it is Danny's turn.
So is it Danny's turn? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't really feel like the Nokia even that good. Oh, except for Berserker Being. Okay, that's why.
Yeah. So,
I kind of want this back. Oh, but I can't because they're there? Or...
which one?
Yeah, they're still in this one.
Okay. That's scary.
Yeah, yeah. So if you dreams either of those, then I'm just going to capture those cultists.
Okay.
Which is not to say you can't do it, but
That's called threat.
Yeah, I might not do it. I might, but I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah,
It's
either
like,
way,
it's
it's gonna
gonna happen. So
So you gotta be careful. She has a spawn of Yogg-Sothoth, the big bug-looking one. That means at any point she can sacrifice that and turn it into her.
Which reminds me of the cockroach creature from Men in Black. Just saying. This really, really does.
it does.
So there will be another guy.
Or crap. What was her name in Men in Black 2?
Yeah, you're right.
Plant creature?
Zeroth or something? Zeratha or something?
I was like, Zarya? Oh, no.
No, it's not Zarya. If you guys know it, please tell us because it's gonna bother me.
Far
the chick.
reaches of H.P. Lovecraft.
so
worms.
if in doubt, Danny, all you have one cultist. You could summon one of your cultists right where Cthulhu is,
Oh, that's right. I can summon
and then you'll get one more power next turn.
Okay. I forgot I can summon them. Can I bring them back?
Recruit them.
Okay. I'm tired.
Good benefits package. Like, all right.
All right.
I'm out. That's it.
Elf ears apparently.
What?
That's part of the recruitment package.
Does that turn you on there?
I'm going to spend 2, and I am going to summon a little dude there.
Yeah,
Wait. Do you have Day Breakthrough?
Yes,
You
I
do. Awesome. Okay, so with Day Breakthrough, obviously she gets to summon monsters at any gate, not just there. Yeah.
That's
Nom,
nice.
nom,
Yep. All right.
You ate my cultists. This is what happens.
I'm going to recruit a Dark Young here.
Oh, Frog Baby, why?
He's just chilling over there.
I
He's like, hey, what's
know.
up? You know, little lily
And James?
pad just chilling over there.
Another Wendigo down there,
jeez.
please.
He says
Building your army.
Serlina.
Sorry, Lena, yes.
Courtesy of
Serlina.
I am
Serlina.
Obi.
Lena, the worm lady.
Yeah.
The Worm Lady. I thought she was a plant.
She looked like a worm to me, okay? I'm not sure if she's a plant or a worm.
Okay.
There you go. There's another one. Have at thee.
Have that be.
It's
Have
part of
at
the
thee
elf
the
ears
Google.
forces you to speak
Yeah.
Old English. All right, James. Oh, you just did your things.
Oh, it's my
Danny.
turn.
Danny's out, and Myrrh.
Wait, you still have one or no?
I do
Oh,
have
no,
some.
you went. Okay.
Yep.
Does it cost anything to eat cultists? I can't remember.
Costs 1 to capture a cultist.
Oh, good. I'm just gonna nom.
Okay. And
So Richard's character has a ton of power still, man.
what are you talking about?
What are you talking
I have
about?
7 at the start of this round.
Yeah, so 1 power to move that unit there. Yeah, and that puts. I now have units in 6 areas, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I didn't. You know, I will spend another power to move. No. Yeah, I'll move this dark young.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you have 6.
I do have 6. Okay, good.
Because look, you got. Oh wait, no, this one's the same one.
That's
Yeah.
the
I'm
problem.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
the-
I'm going to spend another power to move this dark young into.
You can come in my little base down here if you want.
Yeah, yeah, I could. I'll move it into here. And that,
you were like, I'm eating stuff, and oh my god.
Big ass.
we're just
monster.
all partying down here in the South Pacific. Island time. All right, I'm going to get blood sacrifice.
What does that do?
That means that during the Doom phase, I can sacrifice one of my own cultists for an Elder Sign.
Oh, okay.
All right, and
Why not
it is
do
James'
that?
turn.
Oh boy, here we go.
What's a star spawn?
Star Spawn are those winged monsters.
Oh, okay.
Do you have power?
So,
I have one.
Oh,
so your last 2 spellbooks mostly just make your monsters more powerful.
got it.
I'm gonna go ahead and come down in here with that one too.
Oh, Jesus.
And that one too.
Oh, goodness.
So that was one power to move all of those, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And was
So
that
one of my books
courtesy?
says if I move that specific god, I can move all my units with it.
Okay, that gives me a spell book. Share areas with all enemies. Both me and the enemy have units in the same space, and I'm here with these two and that one. So thank you, James.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Everybody's
job.
like building the spell books up. I'm over here with 2.
Open of the Way can really struggle to get spell books out, especially because you have to die. Obviously, Awakening Yog-Sothoth is that's guaranteed. You're going to get that.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get that.
Yep.
And has this happened? You
No,
sure?
there's not 12 gates yet. There's only 8.
Okay. Yeah, I steal gates instead of building gates, so that's.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You suck.
All right.
So that was mine.
That was yours. Myrrh,
Um,
you going to capture that other cultist? I'm not protecting it. It's not.
He's like, I'm gonna capture that cultist. It's gonna eat me.
It's either you or me.
at least it gets power out of it.
Okay. All right.
At this point, I'm
As-
just getting back for Cthulhu eating all my.
As
Afro, who are you referencing to declare combat against Cthulhu? So he's saying that somebody should declare combat against Cthulhu for your spell books works for you.
I mean,
It's
maybe
not
for
me.
opener.
she has They Break Through in the Million Favored Ones, and she has the 8 gates are on the map, and you have units at least 2 areas containing enemy-controlled gates. So she needs to lose a unit, and she needs to be in the same area as a Great Old One with her Great Old One. I'm going to sacrifice 2 cultists as my action, and that gives me a spellbook.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Keep going, Rich. I gave you a spell book, you'll give me one.
Nice.
James, it is your turn.
I have 0 power, but I will sacrifice my high priest
For 2 power?
for 2 power.
Yeah, that was at the end of my turn, so technically
Yeah.
you now have the power.
And guess what I'm gonna do on my turn? Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Cool, awesome. All right.
1, 2, 3.
You
1,
max
2,
out.
3.
You can only double
4.
the
That's
power
right.
you already have.
So,
So you
I'm
can
gonna
only-
go to 4, yeah.
Yeah, go to go 4. All right. And Danny's at 0, and Myrrh?
I'm going to recruit a cultist.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh, because you wanted me to kill your unit.
Yeah, I do. Please kill me.
Nice.
Please
Okay.
poke the bear.
You sound like her during the Mansions of Madness. Please kill me.
Please kill me. Please kill me.
So nobody else is still active at this point,
Nope,
right?
I have nothing.
Okay. So
Please poke me.
I will.
Please.
I'm going to summon
Later.
2.
No. Oh.
Oh!
No. I will summon 1 fungi.
We're not supposed to talk about that right now. No, I'm just
1
kidding.
fungi from Yugoth. And then
Ooh.
I will initiate combat.
Yay! Kill me.
He's like, I'm gonna, you know what he's gonna do? I'm gonna initiate combat over here.
Yeah, circles.
So you have 1 die, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
you're gonna like.
What is her purple
Oh!
die supposed to do?
I
for
got
her?
a pain.
Oh, but I did. Okay. As a post-battle action, I will move 1 ghoul over.
And cause pain, right?
Oh man, do I want to do that? You just got pain.
Yeah, I just got pain. I poke you into
That's
pain.
irritating. Okay.
Prod you. I'm
That's what
prodding
happened to me
you.
last time when I think I fought you, Richard. I was for sure I thought I was gonna get it, and then I got like 8 blanks, and you were like, "I got a death, kill him."
Yeah.
I'm just over here prodding him with
Okay.
a stick.
So what do I have?
What does your purple die do?
1, 2, 3.
What do your purple
4,
dies do?
5, 6.
Nothing.
Nothing. They're just fancy.
Yep.
I'm going to recruit a cultist.
Oh, they don't work until you get the book. Is that what it is?
What do you mean?
Her
No,
purple dice.
no, they were just in the box.
No, they just.
Oh.
I just have dice for various factions. I'm going to recruit another cultist.
They were just in the box, so put them on the table. 'Cause
What's
they're
in the
cool.
box?
It's in the box.
No, actually, I'll go ahead and put the cultists here. And I have 1 power left. So with my 1 power, I will.
Actually, he says they're for the dread curse. So yeah, they are.
Oh
for a
yeah,
book.
they are. Yeah, yeah.
They're for a book.
They are for a book. This is
Your
the
dread
book that gives
curse.
you energy, and that dread curse is a pain in the butt.
Thank you. I thought it went to something on a book, but I wasn't sure. So awesome.
All right. How many areas am I in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still only? Is it? No, 7. Right?
1, 2, 3. There's 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. I'm going to spend my last power to move this. Still got that frog over there. It's really irritating. I'm going to move that cultist into the North Atlantic, and that gives me my last spellbook.
Thank you.
Somebody
Else gets 6 spellbooks?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Lame sauce. All right. That's it.
So gathering power then, or deep track. I can't remember.
Oh, it's gather power phase.
I don't like reading, so
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna take my 2 for these.
That's what we have the people at home for,
Here you go.
so they can read. All right.
Nom nom.
Look at me. I got 1 cultist. This is so depressing.
1, 2,
Yeah, but you got a couple
3.
things out there that you get to get points
6.
from that are in the ocean.
To be honest, it doesn't matter because not at this point you probably just get half of whoever has the most.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have 6, 7, 8, 9 cultists.
But I get 1 for every control gate. So
You have 9. We have 9 cultists.
My dark young count as
Oh.
cultists.
That's
There's
4 points.
3 gates in the ocean?
No,
4
there's
gates.
4.
4 gates.
Yeah, honestly, we need to do a better job of denying Danny power, but what can you
She's
do?
been denied a bunch of units. I think we're okay right now.
Yeah, she's been keeping down.
All right. So I'm at 15 power.
I'm at 14.
13.
All right. First player token.
So half of 15 is,
Round it up is
Round
8.
it up is 8.
so
you
she
have
gets
8.
8 power.
Yay.
All right. And I will make Myrrh second.
Yay! People love me. I felt like this round was just gonna be me going last all the time.
All right. And so now it is Doom phase. So with that, I have 3 gates. And Myrrh has
3 gates.
Yep. And Danny has 1.
No.
None?
I don't have any.
None.
Wow. I'm sorry. Kill something. And James has 2. I am going to do a ritual of annihilation.
Which he threatened he was going to do. So everybody knew that was going to happen.
So I spent 5 power. That pushed up the cost. That gives me another 3. And that gives me an elder sign. And then I will sacrifice blood sacrifice a cultist and get another elder sign. All right, and Myrrh, do you
He's
want
in it to win it.
Nope. No ritual of annihilation. James.
No.
Okay. And Danny, you have no gates, so there's no. It doesn't make any sense.
Afro says, Black Goat is getting established pretty well. Might need to call the exterminator.
Yeah.
Oh, the exterminator's here. Don't worry.
Yeah, there would be no catching me if you guys don't take down some of those loose skates floating
Yeah.
around.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't worry. I'm
he's coming.
But with my first action, I will. I'm going to summon a fungi.
Fungi.
Okay, and James.
I thought it was me next.
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Sorry, I got used to it going
Gosh,
down.
he's so used to me being last. I'm going to spend 6.
Oh,
And Mur is back in the game.
Yay!
Big guy has just entered. So now
a new challenger.
I think everybody's
Old
great
ones are
old
out,
ones are out now.
And you good?
You know what that means, right?
Oh yeah, I get a book too.
You know what that means, right? Start killing all the old ones.
Yeah, it's time.
That's what Cthulhu does
Okay.
best.
And Danny?
More go back in the war. So it's like
Yes, Ghostbusters. I think that might be a good plan.
So you could take back South Pacific. There's a lot of stuff going on
Yeah, I
there.
don't
You
wanna
could.
go there.
You're connected to Central America. You could take that stuff from Mur. She needs to lose a unit, so she might not fight you too hard on it.
oh, that's true.
Come poke me.
Okay.
Pokey.
Denji says, "Time for the Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters."
Do these guys
then.
help if you move them when you fight?
They do in the sense that they have 1 combat die each.
Okay.
But I think that's actually kind of a waste.
You might want to save the power because you don't have like a lot of power.
Okay.
And then if you can, you might want to summon a gate in the
Yeah.
South America West.
I want to gate. That's what I plan to do.
Definitely get your cultists out too. That's because that's free power.
That's what, yeah.
So-
And that's what's been hurting you.
But I mean, like, that costs like that's my turn.
It's 1 power each.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
But you moved. So that
Yeah,
was-
I've already
yep.
moved, so that's all
Okay.
I can do. Okay.
And
Did you
James.
use your power? There you go.
Jenny, Jen. What?
It's
He
like
can-
a crystal of some sort.
He can cause an ice age in any one zone, and what it costs him 1 power to do it, and then until he moves it, it costs everybody else 1 extra power to do anything in that space. So he could say, you know what, you guys, if you want to do anything in Central America, it costs you 1 extra power. I don't know if he has that spell book.
I do.
Yeah.
That's the question. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and. What do I want to do? Somebody.
Good call. All right. I am going to summon a gate. May I have a gate, please? In Asia. Oops.
Oh.
My cultists are 1 combat die each now, by the way. So
Oh,
They
how'd
can
that
fight.
happen?
they went into a frenzy.
Oh, yeah. It's one of your books.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
They got their stabbing knife. What do I want to do?
Cthulhu's running away from Yog-Sothoth. But you're right next to a big ice monster right there.
Do it, I dare you.
I don't feel like
Uh,
poking him right now.
You want to poke
I
him?
have Wendigos in there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of pokey.
Yeah, but she gets a spell book by being in the same area, and then you're just gonna chase him away.
Yep.
So
I'm going to spend tree.
I'm going to put him in here with me.
That's it?
Yep.
So is like the devour? Like what is pre-battle?
It means before you. So you have to just say that you're doing battle,
Okay.
and before you do it, you get to do that.
Okay. So I'm gonna do battle, and then it says eliminate. And wow, I can't speak. Enemy player eliminates one of his monster or cultists in the battle?
Yep.
Oh, so I have to eliminate my own?
No. So you're saying, okay, you're gonna devour it because you want to do it right here, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna devour one of her units. She chooses which unit it is.
Okay.
But in any case, it doesn't really matter because it's both of it's beneficial to you. So.
Got it.
Mer,
Who dies
What are we?
first?
she's eating a unit. Which one do you want her
So
to eat?
she's initiating combat. So she spent 1 power to initiate combat.
Uh-huh.
And then you have to choose one of your 2 units, and she's devouring it.
Yep.
Who dies first?
If she devours the abomination, does he get bigger or he just dies?
He just dies.
Okay. My cultist, I guess, can go
Cultist,
bye-bye.
yeah.
I don't mind.
Okay. So now, if she rolls a kill, she gets her second spellbook, which actually initiates her last spellbook too. So,
So devour doesn't,
so that's just normal
count
combat.
as
I
losing
get
one of my
6,
battles
right?
or units.
it
in
did.
battle?
You did. You got, but
Okay.
you don't get it till after the battle.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. So I get 6, right?
Yeah.
And I have 2.
Okay.
Just hoping she doesn't get a.
I don't know where to roll.
If Danny loses Cthulhu,
Oh, it's not.
she gets an elder sign for summoning it back
Yeah.
for cheap. So it's not. The important thing is she needs to kill something.
I got nada.
She killed something.
I killed something.
Yay.
Boom. Done.
Let me have my abomination, please.
So after the battle, then any post-battle effects happen. For example, just for fun, as a post-battle action, I'm pulling in a ghoul, and now each of you have an extra pain, which means that Danny, you have to retreat.
Okay.
You can move Cthulhu anywhere you want.
Oh, I just have to leave the area.
Yeah.
I will also bring in a Wendigo.
What does that do? Wait, how do you...
I have a book.
She has a post-battle action. He has a post-battle action that he can eat the dead flesh of his enemies, and a Wendigo shows up.
Okay. Is there anybody in this ocean?
No. Well, I am. I have a cultist over
But it's
there.
just a cultist.
But you
This
should
isn't
want to
a-
go there. Go there, and then if I don't do anything, you get to eat them. Okay. And then now, Mer got her spellbook for losing someone, and you get your spellbook for eating 2 units in the same battle, or killing 2 units. And then this one, is it happen immediately or in the Doom phase?
Which one, the Shogath? Oh, this
I
one?
mean,
In the Doom phase.
yeah, so it's gonna happen, but you have to wait till the end of the round.
Oh, so he says, Cthulhu, if you get pained, you can use it to land in an area with a cultist plus monster and then dream it next round to take the gate.
So that's a good point.
So if you go over here instead,
Uh-huh. Like this.
Yeah.
so then when he's saying your next turn, you can dream this to turn it into your cultist, and then fight this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As
No.
long as you
Now I
have-
might flee, or I might do anything. Who knows? But
Okay, and then for future reference, I forgot to tell you this: you cannot move into another space of the unit that pained you.
Right.
So you can't move into any
Right, so
purple.
not hers.
Yeah.
okay.
And if you have no available space to move, that unit dies.
Wait. Who's the one that caused me to flee?
It's
you wrote
kind of all.
Oh,
It was a battle with Myrrh.
okay. So technically, it was Mer.
So my ghouls just increase the amount of pains that both sides take.
Okay.
So, but mine's post battle too, so mine doesn't. My Wendigo just sits there.
And he says pains are free movement as long as crawling chaos isn't in the game.
So the blue faction, they would get to choose where you go.
Yeah,
But the way it is, no, you actually want to be pained.
Okay.
you do. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just helping you get around the map and eat stuff more.
Because you need combat. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You are gonna have to take this gate back, because if Cthulhu dies, you need to be able to summon Cthulhu here.
Right.
Or actually, do you actually look at Cthulhu? Maybe you just need there to be a gate there. I don't know if
There
you.
must be a gate in the Great Cthulhu starting area.
Yeah. Doesn't
Okay.
say she
Yeah,
has to have
yeah,
it.
okay.
Yeah, can be abandoned or enemy controlled.
Oh, enemy control.
Yeah.
It can
So
be. Yeah.
Oh, it
So-
can be. Okay.
Can be.
so the only thing you have to
yeah.
worry about is Yog-Sothoth stealing that gate,
Yeah.
which has happened in many
Yeah,
games.
Mer's like,
I don't think Mur and Danni, even though they've only really fought each other, I don't think they're really enemies.
I think they were fighting
No,
each other
you're
for both of
basically
them
just
together.
helping me get my books.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not.
And then she got her books too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whose turn is it?
So remember, when you get all 6 books,
I think
you
James.
can move and you can attack in the same turn,
Cool.
which is very good. So it's my turn?
Yep.
Um,
Mur needs to build gates. She's only 2 gates away from.
One gate.
Oh, is there?
There's 10 on the board, and my great old one counts as a gate.
Oh.
so does
yes,
howl
yeah.
affect everybody in that area?
What do you mean?
If I howl and there's more than one enemy faction in there, does it affect every enemy
No,
faction?
because it only affects the faction that you're fighting.
Oh, because it's pre-battle, that's right.
It's pre-battle. Yeah.
If you're looking for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks, Afra, for all of your assistance.
Yeah,
Hope you
we
have a
appreciate
great
it.
rest of your night.
Bye.
Night.
Bye.
I gotta feed the pups.
So far, the only one I'm worried about spinning out of control right now is Richard.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm really playing my character the correct way, but that's fine.
So I think I'm gonna summon an Ice Age in Asia.
What does that do?
If he ends any turn doing an action in that spot, then it costs 1 extra power for him to do it. So if he wants to move his god or his unit into there, it costs 1 extra power.
All right. I'm going to recruit a cultist. All right, and Mur.
I forgot what I was doing because it took so long to get back to me.
Sorry about that.
Let's see. There's just too much going on in that gate. I don't even want to go mess with it again.
You get an immediate spellbook. You move Yog-Sothoth in there.
But I don't want to get poked. There's a lot in
By
there.
who?
By you.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You're not gonna fight me?
I'm more worried about Richard right now.
Okay, good. Then I will spend the 1 to move in there with you so I can get my book.
All right, and Danni.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the dream for 2. Hey, hey, hey. I'm gonna attack him back.
Well, so dream is an action.
Yeah, but I could. Oh, I had to move it. Okay, just kidding.
Well,
So
see,
just leave it there.
here's the other funny thing. She can dream a cultist. This is a cultist, isn't it? It's considered a cultist.
But it's a monster.
It's a monster cultist?
Let me look at Durkion.
Oh, I did it backwards, technically. Of what you were saying.
No.
Okay. So they do not act as cultists with respect to any other purpose.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm just trying to make it so he has less dice for him to roll. Because
okay.
this one it gets more.
No, that's a lose scenario for me. Because if she initiates combat, she's going to devour it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I think, Danni, that ultimately you're waiting for that last spell book. Because after this, after you get that 6th spell book, combat is a free action. So then you can dreams and combat at the same turn.
That's what I thought I could do already. That's why I did that.
Yeah, and you can next turn, but
So I can't do this, can I?
you
Put
can
a monster there?
you can dream him even if I have a monster there.
Okay.
That's fine. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to stick around.
Okay.
You're gonna run for it.
Because he has to fight your god.
Run.
Unless I want to move combat in there. Yeah. That's,
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay.
All right, and it is James with a ton of power.
Yeah. And what to do with it?
And I thought your monsters were weird.
Those ones make
I can
me
summon
like,
a
barnacles.
unit anywhere that I have a unit.
Just like a mutated.
You can
beast.
what?
I can summon a unit anywhere I have a unit.
Anywhere you have a gate.
Oh.
You can recruit a cultist anywhere you have a unit. That's why I try to specify that summon versus recruit.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you could summon a cultist.
Except I don't have a cultist to summon.
You have a high priest,
I do have a high priest.
Yeah.
and then you get the gate too.
I do, but I don't know if that's worth it.
Or you could just go build a gate somewhere, because I'd appreciate that.
Okay, let me see. I think it's probably wisest for me to summon okay. In my little area down there, and that costs 4, right?
You're doing
They get cheaper each one. The
Yeah.
first one is
Oh,
4,
so-
yeah. Okay, and my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend 1 power to move that Dark Young into Central America and take that gate. And Danny?
You just
How
give
many
me-
combat dice is your...
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Mark.
My turn.
How much combat dice is your Dark Young?
My Dark Young are 2 combat dice each.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move my happy butt back out of there into South America West. I mean, if you just let me build my gate there, and I'm not gonna poke at you. I just want to build another gate so I can get my damn book.
All right.
Oh, my dream costs 2. I'm down to 1.
And James?
I'm gonna come in and say hi.
Okay.
I'm at 5.
I am going to... Oh, wait. I'm going to summon 2 fungi of you got. That's my special ability, is I can summon more than 1 monster at a time.
Cool.
And
Why do the tall fuzzy guys make you think of Ewoks?
I love you.
all right.
Just with really big arms.
Emmer.
I'm going to spend 1. Summon that occultist dude, or recruit him in there.
Oh boy, Doug's being cranky with his food.
That's it. And then 1. And then I'm gonna put this guy over here. Okay.
Okay, and out. James.
I want to initiate combat.
All right, spend 1 power.
I will howl.
Okay.
What's that? What do you do?
He has to move a unit out.
I will move a cultist. Actually, yeah, I'll move cultist here.
Is it every faction?
No, that's what I was asking earlier. It's
Okay.
only the faction that I'm doing combat with, because I have to do combat with it.
Okay.
All right, and then just combat, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have 2 dice.
I'll let you roll it, because I need some...
Lots of dice.
Borrow these. I need a lot. I need a lot.
How many dice do you need?
Give me all those.
1 pain.
All right, you have how much? 10, so that's 5 for him. The Wendigo is 1, and a Nupka is 3.
All right.
Two pains, 2 kills.
Wow.
Dang.
Wait, 3 pains.
So
No.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's 3 pains. Sorry. No, that one I flipped it. Sorry.
No,
Okay.
you just flipped it.
So how many
back.
kills?
It's a pain.
2 kills, 3 pains.
Like I watched you roll them.
2 kills. Pain. Pain.
And then you had a pain.
Eating a dog.
Oh yeah, and then I had a pain, and I bring in a ghoul to increase another pain. So you have 2 pains. Now, if he could not flee, because like if I had a red unit here, then he wouldn't be able to flee, and actually the people who pained would be killed.
It's basically you're like surrounded, so you can't go
Yeah.
anywhere, so you die.
Oh, I can't go up there. I was thinking.
You'd have to go back down to San
Yeah, I have to go
South
down.
Atlantic.
That's fine.
My turn?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 fungi. Just for fun, I'm gonna Groth, and let me roll one of your dice.
Yep.
So I roll a die, and if I roll less than the number of areas that I have fungi in, which is 4 or less, then you guys have to sacrifice that many cultists. But of course not. I rolled 5. That's fine. Whatever.
We'd have to sacrifice.
4.
So
Like
if
if
you
I
roll-
rolled 4, you'd have to sacrifice 4 cultists
Dang.
Is that a one-time use, or you can do that every turn?
every turn.
Holy mother!
You
of
guys
good
get to
Lord.
choose who.
Oh,
There's
okay.
4 total.
4 total between all
Oh,
of us.
all of us. Okay, I thought
But
you
if-
meant like each of us had
But
to
if you can't
sacrifice
choose
one.
in 60 seconds, then I get to choose.
And he's got it already counting, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
No, I failed though. So okay, it is now Mer's turn.
Yay! I'm with them in a gate.
Where?
Right there.
Okay.
There's no room for me.
It's fine.
Does that put you at your last gate?
Yes, that is my last gate, which
Awesome.
gives me a nice book.
Yay! So only
This
two
game
of
is about to
them-
take a very interesting turn.
Yes. 2 people have all their books, and 2 are just waiting on that.
She's gonna get it on
struggling
New
one.
Face.
She gets it automatically. So.
Yep, and I can take mine anytime I want. And I get a bonus for everybody that has 6 books complete.
Oh,
It's
so
worth
that's
it.
why you're waiting.
She's waiting for me to get mine.
Mm-hmm.
And Day?
I'm done.
Oh yeah, you're done,
I'm done.
James.
Let's take a night.
All right.
You take a night.
Hey Anna, can you give me an iced tea?
So I can only go up to double, right? So there is 1, 2, 3 enemy guys. Oh, I only get 3, right? Because it.
Because there's only 3 enemy.
Yeah, add 1
guardians.
power to your for each enemy great old one in play.
Yeah.
3.
So I get 3.
Okay. And that's end of the round.
I don't know, for some reason I'm craving her peanut butter cookies, which is weird for me.
Anna,
Am I sick?
Mer's craving your peanut butter cookies.
I'm craving them, like I want them. I don't know why.
Well, you have to remind me on Tuesday to make them for you for Wednesday's game.
But then what if I don't want them by then?
The opium additive is working.
Opium additive. I
people
knew
are-
you put something in
People are
it.
now addicted to the cookies.
All right, so everybody's done.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
gather power.
Gather power. Mine is sad.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So I have
6,
7.
4.
12. And we all get 1 for that one, right?
Oh yeah, everybody
abandoned.
gets 1 for an abandoned
Oh,
gate.
cool beans.
I'm getting one. And I get enemy controlled gates in the ocean. So there's 1, 2, 3.
James, you have 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually is going to need that second the second thing to wrap around.
Oh my goodness.
So obviously, James is the
Before
first player.
we do anything, I'm going to do my Dragon Ascension, which means I'm going to take as much power as James.
Oh, pretty good.
Wait, what?
Dragon Ascension, or Ascending, I'm sorry. Once during the game at any time, set your power to equal to the current power of one chosen enemy faction. Flip the spellbook face down after you use it, indicating you cannot use it again.
Then I get to choose as tiebreaker because I'm the previous first
You get to
player,
choose who goes first.
and so I'm choosing Myrrh.
James is like, whatever.
Yep.
So in the Doom phase,
I am going to take my last book.
the
And I get 3 Elder Signs, please.
I only get 1.
Oh, you get an Elder Sign for that?
I do.
Nice.
I don't even know how it's possible for me to get Elder Signs. Except for
Really, Myrrh?
Ritual Track. What? Oh, I didn't choose yet.
Oh,
I was
okay.
waiting for them to be done.
Alright.
Which we both know it's going to go that way because you gave it to me. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. It is the Doom phase. So Myrrh gets how many gates?
3.
And I have 3, I believe. 1, 2,
Yep.
3. And James has how many?
3.
And Myrrh has
No,
2.
I'm Danny.
I'm sorry.
Danny has
Danny
2.
has 2. And okay. And
Rituals.
rituals.
Myrrh.
C.
Okay, so you spend 6 power.
3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. And then also, once during the turn of the ritual, annihilation receive twice as much.
Wow. Thank you.
So that's 6.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I will also Ritual of Annihilation for 7. It's 7. That gives me 3 more. 2, 3. Get an Elder Sign. And I will sacrifice a cultist to get another Elder Sign. All right, James?
Ritual.
But for you, it only costs 5, right?
Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he gets 1, 2,
3.
3.
And Danny, you are one gate away from probably being recommended to do a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
But you still could. But you'd actually be better off getting Cthulhu killed a couple times. Because 4 power each, you're going to get an Elder Sign for each.
Actually, if I remove him, like whenever I take him off, right? Like, get Ocean at this submerges. If Cthulhu is in an ocean area, remove him from the map and place him on your faction card.
Yeah.
Along with any or all units from the same area. Units on your faction card are still considered to be in play. As a later action, 0 power to place Cthulhu and all company units on any area.
So that's not you summoning them, though. He's not dying.
Okay,
So it's just when he dies and comes back.
got it.
All right, Myrrh, first player.
Yes, sir. I already picked my way as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and spend 3. One of these dudes here.
Okay. And for my action, I will recruit a cultist. And James?
I will move. Yeah, I mean, I have to take a chance. I will move Ron Tagath into the North Pacific.
Okay. So you now at this point, everybody has 6 spellbooks, so combat is a free action. Just if you choose.
And you can do that at any point or just during your turn?
At any point during your turn.
During your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is that it?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can still move more.
You can spend more power to move more units. You can't move the same unit more
Yeah.
spaces, but yeah.
I'll move. Yep. Let's do it. I'll move all of this over into the Indian Ocean.
Now, can you do that as part of your move action, or is that an action? Because otherwise, I don't know if you can move all his people with him.
Without spending the power to move each individual one.
Yeah.
Arctic Wind ongoing.
So is it?
It just says ongoing. When
So it's
Ithaca
not-
uses the move action,
Okay,
any
great.
or all of your
That's
units
all.
in the same area.
So you move him here.
That one and that one.
Okay.
And I'll fight.
Yeah. Okay.
Who are you fighting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me.
How? I have a window in
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I will move.
No, wait, this guy's in the Indian Ocean too, does that?
Yeah, he could run away, but I'm gonna have Shibningrath run away.
Oh, didn't ask close.
Yeah. So Shibningrath runs to Asia. All right, and it's combat.
Yep.
A whopping 1 die.
I have a lot.
A pain.
Your fungi don't have dice?
They do. That's. Oh, you're right.
You
Yeah,
have
my
a
cultist
cultist.
has a. No. Was that
Good
12?
job.
12 or
It
13?
was on
12?
12.
Okay.
I have
The dice are my enemy this game.
8. I have 12 dice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So on
and
average, that
six,
should be the 2 kills
I know,
you need
right?
to
That-
kill them all.
She gets me every time she does that hot chocolate. I want some.
Bring me some hot cocoa and I'll make it for you. Mine has got mushroom in it, so you don't want to really try have it.
Mushroom?
Yeah, it's reishi mushroom.
It's high magnesium.
3 pains, 1 kill. So I got the kill I needed.
Okay. So that cultist dies, and the fungi will flee to here. He's gonna come ask Cthulhu to do something about this Ithaca problem.
And then you had
Oh, so he's in
you had a
here.
flea, right?
Yeah.
I will move my knock
Oh.
up.
I could move in a ghoul to give you a pain, but I don't care. You can have
But
it.
then that'll help me.
Yeah. So I did have a pain on you, I guess.
Yep, I'll move my knock gun into my area.
Can you pain the same person more than
In the
once
Antarctica?
in the same?
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, Antarctica or South Atlantic?
No, that's fine. That's fine right there.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't have a unit blocking that. I probably should.
Okay. And it is Danny's turn?
So I just play?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing about this game. That's the thing that confuses me is the constant like kind of swapping back and forth. Of,
Yeah.
Flopping.
He's like, Mama,
I know he wants something.
can I have some whipped cream?
You. It's got.
So for you to move out, it costs you more, right?
Yes.
If I take the action to move, yes. Even if I take the action to avatar.
It takes 2 because of my ice agent there. Okay.
Yeah.
Takes 2.
That's right.
What?
He said it takes 2. So me and Mar both started thinking of music.
So if I move somebody out, can I still do a battle or no?
You can now. You have
Yeah, if you have all 6 books, you can now.
If it's an abandoned gate, I can just take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's you can move and battle in the same turn. You can't do anything else, right?
No, you can battle.
Oh,
as a
battle's a
free
free action. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yep.
So this and then battle this.
So you spend 1 power and then you devour him.
Cool.
And you spend a power to put the cultist on the
Oh yeah. There we go. Okay. Cool. That's it for me.
Okay, Mark.
Oh boy. What to do? I'm going to spend 2. And I'm going to summon a mutant.
Why are you in my ocean? Get out of my ocean.
I'm not doing anything in your ocean.
Oh, he is.
I'm not.
He is.
I'm not going for you.
My
But
turn?
you're in my ocean.
I know I'm in your ocean, but I'm not going for you. I had to move through it to get to Rich.
My turn?
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm going to spend 2 power because James is a jerk, and avatar to that cultist. So that cultist swaps over to Asia.
Okay.
And if you can move shoving around the rest of the way, yeah. Thank you. It's your turn, James.
How much combat dice does Shivigarath get?
Shub-Niggurath gets
Yeah, he keeps licking my my arm because he wants my hot cocoa.
You just need
she right now is very, very weak. She is equal to the number of cultists I have, plus my Dark Young, plus my controlled gates. And right now, my controlled gates is only 2. 3?
Three.
I have a third. Oh, I do have, so 3, and then I have 3 Dark Young out, that's 6. And then I have 3
2
cultists out.
3 cultists.
So I have 9 combat dice.
Where's your third?
That's weak.
Right there.
Right there.
Compared to the 8 I'm getting for just 1, and every time he gets stronger, I'm getting strong too. Yeah, I'll take the chance. I think this is what I have to do. I will move Ron to Goth in here.
Okay.
And fight.
Fight. Now, Ron Tegath is immortal.
Yep.
So that's the sucky part for me. This is a really kind of a lose-lose scenario. Okay, I get 9 dice, and probably I'm going to die. So you can roll first to see if you kill him,
Okay. Well,
because we have to share dice.
I mean, if you give me 1, I have enough. I mean, this is 9. I already counted the 9 right here.
Of course, they've been touched, so they may or may not be good
Oh
or
my
bad.
gosh.
That was.
Oh, you have one.
So I got a
on top of
kill,
another.
so it just means I assume you're going to spend the power to...
Yeah. And I got 2 kills.
Yep, so,
So you got
she
2
dies.
pains, right?
She dies. You have to spend the power if you want to stay alive.
3? 1, 2, 3. Or no, is it just 1?
Just 1 because you're only losing the 1 person, right?
Receive the pain. You may pay 1 power to cancel its effect on.
Yeah.
You can, okay. So I'll just
And I can only assign 1. So, great.
Bye bye, big guy.
Shub-Niggurath. She
That
lasted a
sucks
long
for
time.
me. I don't like that.
That sucks for me.
But what about the death? What happens with the death? Did he already take his guy and die?
No, my death, I can cancel it with his god ability.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you were able to prevent yourself from dying.
Yep.
Your own god from dying.
Rontagoth Eternal. If Rontagoth receives a pain or a kill, you may pay 1 power to cancel that effect.
So there's not even any reason for me to move ghouls in. That's the sucky thing here. So
If he gets 1 pain or 1 kill, but what if he had 2
You can
kills?
only assign 1 on that thing.
So he can never die?
No.
as long as he has
Unless
power.
I have
if he
power.
doesn't have
I have to
power.
have power.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
Or,
yeah, that
well,
power
if you're
is
put to
Yeah.
sleep, you can't spend your power either, right? If you go
If
to
I
sleep.
hibernate, yeah.
Okay.
No, but he's allowed to spend power on things like that.
Oh,
because
yeah,
that's-
yeah. Because it's not an action. This can't take
And
any
it's an
actions.
ongoing.
Yep.
So that's why it's good to go to
Yeah.
hibernation for you.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. That was great for me. Thank you.
It's
So it's
okay.
Danny's turn?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Sleepy puppers. Hello.
He ate all his food like a good champ.
What?
Yay.
You eat food.
Okay, I'm gonna do submerge because it sounds like fun.
Okay.
Does this count as a unit or no? Just go with it.
If you want.
Because it said, well, it says all unit. Where'd it go? With any or all. Oh, okay.
Stay
Yeah.
So not the gate, right?
No. Oh yeah, it's not. Okay.
But you can take him.
No.
If you
we
want
can
to.
say
You sure?
So you need
I
to,
would-
you have to put them on your board so you
Yeah.
can know which ones
Oh,
you've
okay.
summoned and which ones.
Mm-hmm.
That way you
Which
like,
ones
oh
are
wait, I summoned my entire force because I forgot who I had out.
Yeah.
All right, Mer. Save me, Mer.
What do I got behind this big dude? Okay.
Windwalker's being mean.
For the first
But I don't know.
time in
You're getting pretty
forever.
high up there. I don't wanna. I'll let
Me
him-
and you.
That was a double
We're Doom
reference.
Track buddies.
Just because I'm next to you doesn't mean nothing, Richard. Do you see all these other signs? It means nothing. Nothing. You both need like 5 more points than I do.
Where are these guys, by the way? What ocean are they in?
Oh, they're in South Pacific.
Okay.
Yes.
You can totally keep that gate. We have no
Well,
issues
no,
with
I'm
the
just
Cthulhu
figuring
faction.
Figuring out where everybody is. Because I'm in the Indian Ocean over here.
And you have a little guy over here still.
Yeah, I don't. But he's just there. I don't know what to do with him.
He's just there.
He's just chilling.
We're sending a telegram to Cthulhu, sending a message of, "Hey, why is South Atlantic so like weak?"
Can you imagine like all these units, all these big monsters moving through this area and nobody can take it because there's one frog sitting there?
Yeah, right. One frog to rule them all.
Just a little frog dude.
It's like the Naruto frog. That's what it is.
Oh jeez.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. Mystery's like, is that the camera?
Is that the camera?
He loves the camera.
I know, he's looking right
So,
at it at that
James,
moment.
Would you mind too much if I ran up there and took that gate back from him?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I'm still probably gonna come kill you, but I'm not gonna do it right now.
Okay. It's for later thought, though.
Hey, you can initiate combat. Go ahead.
Not quite yet.
Because if you do, you're not gonna be able to fight me. Oh no, wait, that is. Oh yeah, there's Wendigo. Yep.
There's no room in this little area. He's just gonna stand on the gate a little bit, maybe. He's a little drunk. Don't mind him. No.
Hey guys, I'm here to party.
Hi guys.
Carnival.
Whose turn?
Richard.
Richard's turn?
Oh, okay.
I know. I would assume I know what you're gonna do, but let's see.
Let's see. I will. I just want to see it work. You know what? I will summon a fungi.
He's a fun guy.
He is a fungi. All right.
I will summon a high priest.
Oh, jeez.
And Danny.
Okay.
You know what he's going to do with that high priest.
Not right now, but he's
These
controlling the
guys
gate.
here.
There. Yep.
Yep. Go there. Okay.
Are you gonna boogie boogie or?
I'm gonna pokey.
pokey
What
pokey.
the heck? All right. Are you spending power for all this stuff you're doing?
No.
All right.
You do have to spend 1 to
Yeah,
resubmerge, don't you?
No, it's 0.
No,
It's 0
no.
now.
0.
Oh, okay.
And battle's a free action too, right?
No, it's free. You can take as many of them as you want, but it does cost 1 power for combat.
Right. Yeah.
So,
So you have to spend the 1 for the combat.
okay.
That's it. Yeah.
All right.
And then
Fungi
devour six.
is.
Well, you pick one that I devour.
Oh, and,
Wait, don't you devour?
Yeah.
Did you get to choose?
No. He
yeah,
chooses.
the occultist.
Okay.
You have the most chance of killing Cthulhu with that.
No, they're both the same.
Oh, okay.
I just hope that she rolls low, and he just runs away.
Okay. And then minus
I haven't-
6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, see, the unfortunate thing is she still wants Cthulhu to die.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm learning as I go, guys.
Hey, that's part of
That's
it.
3 pains.
You're doing better
Okay,
than
the
most
fungi
dwarves
flees
at
to
your
Europe.
beginning.
Where? Europe?
Europe,
Europe.
up, yeah.
You got it.
Mer?
Okay. I'm gonna spend 2 to move this dude up here with this dude. And I like moving in very
There's a
small
little-
spaces.
Yeah, there's a little more room. You guys can at least chill on
And I'm gonna attack Richard.
Okay. That's the game. It's respectable. So
Well, at
You
this
know,
point,
at the start of this game, you
everybody-
kept eating my people, so
I don't remember that.
yeah, you ate my cultists.
Where's this frog at?
He's with the green guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So combat.
Yes, it is.
So that's
So is my elder god.
Yep.
3. So
I've rolled all blanks. I think 3 or 4 battles in a row. That's what happens when you like lean too far forward.
I need 4
Cthulhu
more
Wars.
dice, please. Danku. Right? Abomination has 2. He gets twice as many as Great Old One's enemies. So yeah, 3. Okay. I got a kill and a pains and a pains.
Well, then I guess that guy's dead.
Bye-bye.
Boy, boy.
All right. On my turn, again, just because this is not the most optimal play, but I want to see it work. So
He's gonna growl. Growl.
Groth.
Growl.
So I roll 1 die.
The purple die?
Mm.
It's just a die with
Just
numbers.
lined up, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Dang,
It's
man.
fine. James?
What were you trying to do with
I
that?
was trying to Groth. So if I had rolled 4 or less, then I would have been able to force them to sacrifice cultists.
Just my little dude.
But 2 times in a row, I've never
Do
actually
your
seen it
frog
work.
people have dice?
Ever. Ever.
They have 2 or 1.
1.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right. 'cause you tried it
actually-
earlier.
I actually am.
I just wanted to know.
I'm kind of losing the game only because of how intent I was on seeing Groth work at least once in my life.
Can you? I don't know if you can reach my 3 cultists right here. Can you put them in with the Indian Ocean?
Which ones?
The 3, those 3 right there. Indian. 2, 3.
Can I move a gate? Like, can I move with my gate?
No, only she has the power of controlling gates.
Okay.
Why are you trying to run away with your gate?
James scares me.
Oh, over here?
I'm
Same
I'm
oceans.
sharing-
I
I'm
would be
sharing the same
afraid of
spot
him
right now.
too right now.
Huh?
I would be afraid of him right
Yeah.
now too.
I don't know what his ultimate goal is, so I'm not going to poke anything quite yet. But what I will do is I'm
My
going to.
turn.
Oh.
My turn.
I thought you were done already.
I didn't do anything.
Hurry up.
Get her done, man. Trying
It
to
takes a
see.
long time. I want a monster. I haven't put any cool monsters out.
What does regenerate do?
Apply up to 2 battle results to the same star spawn when taking losses. If both results are kills, then the star spawn dies. On any other combination of kill or pain,
Oh, nice.
it retreats.
So if you put this one in here and you start battling with it, if it gets a pain and a kill, it doesn't die. If it gets a kill and a kill, it dies.
So it would take 2 kills to kill it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
How much do you cost? 3? Where do I put him?
Anywhere you have a gate.
No.
So there's only like 2 spots.
I would
There's
probably,
3.
Where's the third one?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I forgot. The one I'm trying to
I'd probably put him in the same area as James to protect your
I
little
know.
peeps there. Just slams it on the table.
No, I want him here. Oh, I killed a cultist.
I wouldn't put him there.
Only
No?
knockovers
No.
would do
No.
that.
I'm about to move your gate, so I wouldn't put it there.
Don't move my
I wouldn't
gate.
put him there.
He's gonna die.
There you go.
Don't like any of you.
I'm not
Don't
taking
know.
your gate. I'm just moving it.
See, it's nice that they warn you ahead of time
Right.
because they're trying to be nice friends.
So it's my turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend my 1.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Sure.
Okay. I'm out of actions. Out of
I
power.
have a feeling she's going to try to kill your Cthulhu right now. At least at some
I don't see
point
that
soon.
happening.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
No.
Something's going
James?
to happen.
I am gonna.
Slumber?
More than anything, I'm trying to protect your gate.
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack her.
You have 1 die.
I have 1 day.
You have 1 die.
1 day.
I'm gonna howl.
What's that?
And so one of your units has to run away to an adjacent space.
So you could run your
Got
cultist
it, yeah.
to.
Okay, now you still have 1 die.
Roll a death. Roll a death.
No. Nothing.
How many points do you have? 6. Oh, I get to roll 3 this time. Plus 1. Do I have a? No, it's just a Wendigo over there, right?
Wendigo and Ithaca, yeah.
This isn't actually as good as I wanted it to be. I still gotta kill them.
Oh.
Bye bye, Frogman. Well, at least you can use
Well,
them
like,
now.
at least I have a frogman now.
Yeah.
And I will take it over. So, wait a minute. Battle's a free action.
Mm-hmm.
Putting that there is a free action.
Yeah.
So I still have an action.
Mm-hmm. In all technicality, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
But you spent your 1 to
I feel like
battle,
it's
yeah?
weird because I think normally you do stuff and then do that, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably so.
But I spent my what?
You spent your power to fight, though, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mar.
You're welcome. I pay attention closely to that.
Now, double check to make sure that nobody had any powers that allowed them to do anything or get anything after an attack or a battle. Just a FYI reminder.
No, mine only works with this guy.
Yeah, I can move ghouls in, but I don't want to.
I'll move Ithaca into your. Up there. I can't reach.
Where your ice
To Asia.
is.
You move Ithaca where?
To
Right there.
Asia.
Yeah, up.
Up. Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 2. Give me this back.
Nope.
What?
She's dreaming.
Oh, well, I mean, I can just capture you now. Okay.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It still helps her. Prevents you from maybe getting it this turn
I
unless
can just capture it.
again.
She's a Wendigo.
Oh, he has a Wendigo?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
So you can undo that if you want.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. I'd leave it there.
Yeah?
I'd leave it there.
Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense.
Just do it.
She's gonna do something.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, that's it.
All right.
I don't know if I should trust you or not.
I'm not gonna poke you. I'm gonna spend 2 and put a mutant in there as well.
They break through. That doesn't help so much because you're not the same faction. All right.
I don't.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I want
either,
that
so-
gate.
All right, James.
I'm gonna capture this one.
Wait, wouldn't it be your turn? Oh, you're done.
I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Danny. You just spend the one power to captain.
I'm trying to make him spend his power.
Okay.
Right, it's a free action to put him on there, so.
I want to show that. Where do I want to?
If you summon it where Cthulhu is, the next turn you can submerge and then take it with you.
Pedro?
Yeah.
I am going to spend one. Summon Occultist.
Okay. And James?
Scours
It
the
got
board.
real quiet.
I was trying to figure out what to do. How much? You have one?
I feel like, James, we set Mur up to win.
Oh, I'm going for it right now, don't worry.
Okay.
Did you though?
Yeah.
I don't get how, honestly. Like, I really don't get how. But okay. Cool beans.
It's hard when you haven't played that particular.
Yeah, I don't get how I'd
So-
be winning anything.
I think you spun your wheels in the beginning.
I don't get him back till later, right?
Nope. Not until the end of turn.
Remember on your board. There you go.
You submerged?
Yeah.
Okay. Mur,
Ooh.
you're out.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out.
James?
Where is this at?
He's in with my
Central America.
abomination in that gate.
And then everybody's out?
Yep.
I'm coming in.
Okay. just move over. It's fine. I'm just gonna.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
How roll?
And doesn't
that's
that
last
look
of it.
fun?
Okay.
You're not gonna poke me?
Can I? Oh, I have it. It's a free action. That's right.
It's free action, but it costs power.
Oh yeah, I don't have any power. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
okay.
in.
I didn't know. I can't see from here. I'm
Okay.
blind.
Yeah, he just
So-
moved it, so.
Gather power phase?
Okay, so
So fine.
Why did I do that? Wait, is he still in play? Is
Yeah.
he just underwater?
Yeah, he's still on play.
Okay.
You're like, why did I do
I
this?
know. I was like quickly regretting my action. Get out of my way. You're in my way. Okay. There. Okay. And then one for each enemy control damage. 1, 2, 3. That's it, right?
yeah.
What about the one in front of you?
This is 1,
Uh-huh.
This one's 2.
2,
And then
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure because there's that one's not an enemy one, that's yours. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I see, señorita.
Who's going first?
I have 13.
I have 14.
I have 12.
I have 8. All right. Doom phase. James has how many?
1, 2,
Four.
3, 4. What was the fourth?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, 4. Yeah.
Is he up
Okay.
here with him? With you?
Danny has how many gates?
1, 2, 2, I did this.
And Myrrh.
4.
Jesus.
Well, her god counts as a gate.
Oh, okay.
And then you have what?
2. All right. James, do you want to do a ritual
Yeah, sure.
for 5?
Why does he only have to spend 5 power?
That's his power.
My book.
Oh, nice.
So
There's
he's not.
absolutely no reason for you not to do it.
Exactly.
He is a
it
combat
up.
powerhouse, but he doesn't win by combat. He wins by rituals. Danny, you have 2. You do have Cthulhu out, so you would get 2 points plus an elder sign. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's up to you. It's not going to get any cheaper. That's the only problem. The only reason why you might do it, but that will use up most.
Yeah,
I mean, that's all your power. Okay, Myrrh?
8 points.
I'm not seeing
Your only
this,
chance
like,
to win
first-timers
at this
club.
point really is you'll get another 4 points. So that'll push you up to 23. And then you get an elder sign, which would put you on an average 25. I don't know what other elder sign you have.
And it costs 8 right now.
Yep.
And let's make risky, sure. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And pick something out of the bag.
And so the game ends next turn, most likely.
More than likely.
Yeah. And if she got lucky with her elder sign, then I mean it's bad for us. So I'm not going to do a ritual. And James, first action.
He's gonna poke me.
I'm gonna eat you.
Nom, nom, nom.
So you're initiating combat?
And I'm gonna howl.
What's
So
your
that means I
power?
have to push somebody out, right?
Actually, do I want to? If I'm trying to kill her god, I probably don't want to howl, huh?
No, because you're going to allow her to
Yeah,
push out.
probably.
her
Exactly.
god.
Yeah.
Just like you, when I fled. Yep.
I wouldn't
I
have
will
even
not.
thought of that, honestly, but okay. I was
Yeah,
like,
'cause
I'm
you
gonna
do
move
the
my
like-
cultist. That was what went through my brain.
Should have just waited, man.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
So this is combat dice.
Yep. How much you got?
Let's see. I get twice as many as Elder Gods on the table. So that's 3. So 6 there and 2 for my abomination, so I have 8.
Wait, but 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Mine doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 3 kills and a pain, or 2 pains.
Cool.
That was an amazing roll. Obviously, he doesn't care because he's immortal,
Yeah,
but
it's immortal. Oh.
That's fine.
the Wendigo's dead.
Fall down. His little butt. Here, I'll take it.
That's a kill.
You have 2 kills?
I kill and 3 pains.
A kill?
Yeah.
1
kill.
kill and 3 pains.
And 3 pains.
Oh, okay. So,
I'm gonna spend the power. I should probably spend the power if I can do
So
that.
cultist dies and the thing upgrades to spawn.
yeah. So,
And then it runs away?
give me my cultist back. And my other dude, too.
This one?
He gets replaced with this.
Okay.
Free upgrade.
And then,
And then he runs somewhere.
pain, let's see, where do I want to put him?
Well, he still has to run too, right?
I know.
He still has to leave too, though, right?
Yeah,
That's what she's saying.
It's
She's-
2 pains, yeah, but I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. I'm gonna move in here.
Oh, you did not kill, huh?
He killed my cultist, that's it.
No, that's it, though.
Yeah, but they're out of there, so that's all I want.
Cool. All right, Danny.
That poor little cultist sitting there, though, and all those monsters coming for it.
I know.
Like,
I know.
poor little guy.
Hey guys, can you
She wasn't trying to kill me, so.
Well, you don't know that until you know that.
I know.
My head just works in a weird way. Like I know Cthulhu in game world would come out of the water, you know, with all kinds of craziness, but in my head it's just
I don't know why he's going there. He's going there.
I would. Then you can build your gate back.
Yeah.
In that area.
Yeah.
Be smart.
Yeah. Mer. Capture that cultist.
Actually, wait. Yeah, wait. At the end of my turn, even if it's not my turn,
Protected.
So to be fair, I mean, you could have had Cthulhu show up there and attack Mer. Because Mer is the one most likely to win at this point.
That's true.
Which basically means she can't win because everybody will attack her this turn. But
Naturally, I've just been attacked this whole game, so it's fine.
yet somehow you're still
In the lead.
in the lead.
That's only because I just take things like from little
This is
things.
what they said. You always win.
I don't always win though.
Uh-huh.
I don't.
Yeah, you do a lot of times.
I do a lot, but not at this game. This game, the only one I've won with
I
was
completely
Yellow
forgot
Sign.
about Ithaqua's other power, but nobody's used it yet.
What?
Ithaqua's other powers, I can't. None of my stuff can be captured.
Oh.
Unless it's by a grade 1.
His cultists. Or his monsters, really, if Sleeper was out.
Well, I guess since she just decided to move her little frog guy in there, spin one and recruit a cultist, put him on the little spot. I wasn't gonna do nothing to him. But okay.
Now she had to.
Right.
I'm going to summon Shepnigarath.
You killed my Wendigo, right?
Yep.
I
Yes,
did,
okay.
yes. I killed something. I don't know what. I killed something though.
One.
Wait a minute. Rich, let me ask you something real
Yeah.
quick. So she killed my Wendigo. Post battle, I killed one of her units, and I get a Wendigo for post battle.
What?
Yeah.
So I could just put it back.
That was confusing. Okay.
Well, because I got
Every battle.
cannibalism.
Yeah, every battle he gets to put out a
Yeah, and if a unit dies, if an enemy unit dies, and you
Mhm.
lost you lost your acolyte, so he gets
Yeah.
to come back.
Okay. Cool. That's neat. That's neat.
Alright.
Thanks for upgrading my monster. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's no problem at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
James?
Do you want to come poke me again?
Upgraded again? No.
I mean, because if you poke me again, it just means that I get three little mutants, and they just
You
keep
know what I'm gonna do?
upgrading.
I'm gonna summon my acolyte.
Oh, okay, cool. Danni.
No negate. I don't know why. I'm like, I've
That's the
decided
rule.
I want
Yeah, no,
I mean, it's
you
smart.
want gates. That's what you want.
Can't Cthulhu only be summoned through the gate
where's your green
in
gate
that
at?
area?
Right here?
Yeah, was there not a key? Oh, no,
moved it
no.
around.
She didn't summon him.
Yeah, it's submerged.
I know, but I'm asking.
Yeah,
though,
if
he died, she would have to have a gate there to
Yeah.
be able to summon him.
Yeah, so this is a good thing. Not only is it points, but also if Cthulhu dies.
I was like, I want a gate there.
All right, Mer?
I forgot my little dude's in there. He's just chilling.
It's chilling.
Just chilling.
The South Pacific is a party place. So.
It really seems like
It really is, apparently.
Welcome to Miami. Jeez.
it's very cultural down there.
I'm gonna spend one. I'm just gonna move my little coal.
We like race. We like people of all
Just
races
chilling
here.
there. It's fine.
Ghouls, gods. It doesn't
I like
matter.
how everything's just collectively kind of in that one little area.
Mhm.
All right, James?
I'll spend 1, 2, 3.
Yes, it's
Oh,
like the
that one?
greatest
Mhm.
ever.
Okay. Now this is when I start poking you again. Let's see.
So I can't move my gate back myself, right?
No.
It's my gate.
So this is why I took your gate.
That's why Leiden complains incessantly about people playing Open or the Way, because he likes to play Cthulhu, and inevitably his gate gets stolen.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay as long as there's a gate there.
Yeah,
right? Okay.
exactly.
It doesn't have
If
to
you're
be
if you're
grade
really
one.
worried just about the color, you can switch the gates. It's fine.
To be fair, the colored gates are actually part of a optional rule called the color out of space, which is based off of like one of H.P. Lovecraft's books. And I've never played with those optional rules. I just use the colored gates to represent each faction.
Yeah.
but there is like another thing.
I want ramen.
Oh my god, for a second I thought you said I want a ramen. I was like,
what? Will you move
She
my
just wants ramen.
spawn? Of,
4x hot ramen. It's in there.
Yog?
yeah, we got really spicy. You sure?
Will you move my spawn
This one?
into the gate area that you just stole?
No.
Yeah.
She's like, nope, not going to. You can move it
Don't
yourself.
you want to move there?
No. And then I'm gonna fight you.
You don't fight me.
I'm gonna fight you.
Oh,
And the butter.
Yeah, that's good.
I get 2 whole dices.
She gets all the dice. And she's going to mutate them up.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yep, free upgrade.
I got nothing.
But
Good.
Wait.
Whoever is in the lead gets nothing. That's the rule.
But I'm in the lead. Just kidding.
After rolling data dice, you may pay 1 power to reroll all dice which are not kills or pains. So I can just reroll all of them.
Hacks.
She's gonna reroll all blanks.
I got a kill.
Damn. I was trying to call it again like I did last time. You can't just spend 5 and all 5. Okay,
That's
well I
great.
guess you can.
Yeah, I know. Can't get them all. Oh, yes.
So
You can just lose a frog.
Yeah, take
I
a frog
choose?
back.
Yes.
Yeah, you
yeah.
choose.
Oh, okay.
So if you take a frog
And then
back,
MERS
then,
get upgraded.
yeah.
Yep.
So
So
But
upgraded.
she still has to move something.
what? Oh yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah,
had a-
pain.
Mhm.
That's fine. I'll move him over here. He'll just chill with my other dude. And then this
He
one.
gets upgraded first.
Oh, he does.
Does
Okay.
all of her people get upgraded?
They do, but
Everyone that participated. in the
and
battle.
she can have that one explode into all of her mutants, but it doesn't
Which
make sense.
I would
'cause
have to do because
you just don't have enough mutants.
I don't have enough mutants to upgrade anything. So
Oh, that's sad.
Wah, wah, wah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
We know that that one's supposed to be the next level until something.
No, it just doesn't upgrade.
Yeah, just okay. It is James' turn.
Oh wait,
You want-
could I upgrade the one that's in there and like not upgrade the one that I move?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
You ready for the riskiest play I've done yet?
Yes, go for it.
Going to sleep.
No.
Nice.
That was the
That-
greatest move ever.
All right, Danny.
Shock.
Wow, all the power.
Oh,
So you
Jesus.
can now attack me or James, and take our gates
Yep.
with no like.
No,
Like
I have,
Indian,
I have something in every one of my gates.
I know, but Indian Ocean is pretty vulnerable. South Atlantic is pretty vulnerable. If you ended your turn with a couple more gates, then you'd be able to do a ritual annihilation, and you would actually catch up.
Okay, so I want a gate.
So keep in mind that if you fight anything that has a Wendigo in it, you cannot fight it alone.
Got it.
Because I will
Can
just
we-
make it run away.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I have a
she
gate
can just
more than one
dreams.
gate in an area?
No.
No.
No. Honestly, Danny, I would just dreams all the gates.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
The whole rest of the turn just dreams everything
Yeah.
because they can't capture him back.
Did
Yep.
I already spend my points for this? I was gonna get a gate and then.
Yeah, you were going to get a gate, so go back up to 6.
7. Just 3 for a gate.
Yeah, okay. And then dreams is 2?
Yep.
Okay, so it's fine.
Of course.
Well, oh, she's out. Yeah, yep. Everybody's out.
Yeah.
So be.
I mean, I still have energy, but I'm sleeping.
Oh,
He
okay.
can't respond.
I can't
I'd be
respond.
stealing his
not to
gates
dreams.
though, because
I can
he's
respond
gonna
what's
win with
happening.
all the gates. I don't have many gates
South
anymore
Atlantic?
because you
Yeah,
stole
but
my
I
gates.
don't have any more here.
Oh,
Oh.
yo,
I would have stolen
devolve.
one of his instead of mine.
Oh, true.
Just devolve to give yourself another cultist.
Okay. Alright. But devolving, yeah, doesn't take anything. Sorry, I moved. Okay.
Yep.
Wait, what was the view?
Anywhere here, up there.
The
I don't
one
have,
right in
have
front of
anybody
you?
there, so it's
That's true.
obviously no. Oh yeah, I guess whoever you want to take away.
And then 2. What about that one?
Not controlling
You
it.
could recruit a cultist if you had one.
Oh.
If you had 3 left, you could recruit a high priest there.
Oh. Wait. I don't have any frogs or anything.
No.
Yeah.
Yep. You would need. Yeah. You just needed a 3 for the high priest. That's all you can really do at this point.
I don't have 3. I have 2.
Yep. So with 2, it's just a monster to protect something you just took, like Indian Ocean or I don't know. You gotta be aware because James is just gonna howl you off anything. So you might as well build up where Mur is, because she can't.
Right in the
At
middle?
least that's not a guaranteed, pushing you off.
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Okay. Gather power phase.
Okay.
But you know my gates.
6.
So 5.
4 power. Rocking it.
Don't worry. She's going to have a lot of power for you to get halfway.
That's why it's very important that at least one person had a
1
lot of
for
power.
abandoned
I have
gate.
19.
Ah.
Okay.
So
I
10.
have 17.
Very respectable. Okay. So James is still first. And
Oh, does that mean I move up to 10?
you went up to 10. Half of the highest.
Extra 1.
And Doom phase. So James, how many Doom points?
1, 2, or I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And he won probably.
Yep. I'm gonna flip all my signs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got good
I needed
numbers.
1 point last turn.
7, 8.
8, 33. Okay. Danny is how many gates?
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5.
Damn.
13. And then Mur?
2.
Can she still respond with a ritual right now too?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
we're still
can.
going to be
Okay.
doing rituals in a moment. So,
But
and
you
then
got to
1.
do the count first and then the ritual.
Yeah.
And then
Might as well flip your
6,
points.
7, 8,
It has
9.
2.
27.
It has 2.
27.
And Ritual of Annihilation, James, yeah, obviously you should do it.
Well, so here's my question. So what happens if everybody does a ritual right now?
Somebody else could win.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but what if we get to instant
Oh,
death?
it's just 10 at that point.
Everybody spends 10 at that
Oh, okay,
point.
okay.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you don't even have to keep track of powers. It's just how much.
This is just the end, yeah.
It's just to see what your final score is.
4.
And grab your
Whoop.
2.
2.
And right, you still have 2. So it's ridiculous. And Danny, obviously you would do a ritual, so that's another 5. 1, 2,
And you'd spend
3,
9.
4, 5, and you get an elder sign. Oh, and then what
Are
are
you supposed to get 1 or 2 for a ritual?
1 per one? You
Great
get
old one.
0 plus 1 per elder or great old one you have. And you have 2 out.
Damn, I could have won last turn. I've been grabbing 1 every time I've done a ritual.
That's 1 per great old one. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine.
Still 1, so obviously didn't hold you back too
Yeah.
much.
And of course, I have exactly 10 to run
got
the
4
ritual,
more.
which I'd only get 2. But,
And then so you're at least gonna win. You're gonna end with over 30. So that's still a respectable score.
Papa! I got a 1.
Exactly 30. It's not over 30.
I
But,
also got 4 more
I
from
have 6.
my other 2.
For mine.
and I got 1 more,
3, 4, 5, 6.
and then 2. Doom track buddy, Mur.
The whole way.
Did you get your
I just did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Is that your new one?
Yeah, she got 1.
and did you get your 5 points for having the gates again for the ritual?
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Damn.
So,
Well, that's pretty respectable though for your first time. So it's not that bad.
You know where I was my first time?
Number 16.
That was me when I played the Chocho.
My first time I was like, I made it to the second row.
so there you go, James.
I
41
finally won a
points.
game.
You finally won. Yay!
What's the highest you guys have hit on the Doom track?
If Danny didn't screw me over by taking 2 of my gates at the end, I would have been up there with you.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep in mind too, the whole time I was doing rituals, I was only grabbing 1.
Yeah. But I
So
mean,
that
even
would've
you
been-
might have
That would
actually
have been an average of
exceeded.
at least 3 more points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's fine.
Now
Now you guys can't say I win them all.
we still can. It just
No.
won't be as true. Good game. Thank you, everyone at
A
home.
lot less confused last
And
next
thank
time.
you, Afro. Afro
Yeah.
Fry Cook
Yes.
for all of your,
Yes.
your support
Yes,
and
we
help.
really appreciate it.
Round of
Appreciate it.
applause, like in grade school.
All right, and
Oh, geez.
until next week.
Bye-bye.
We should cosplay every time. I think that'd be
Yeah, I think it's fun.
I'm